to another YouTube vlog. Oh god, it is peak week, and this week we have not peaked, guys. We have been in a little car crash, and we have also seemed to have built up a cold, which I am honestly trying my best to make sure that it doesn't go up to my nose, but you can't stop it from spreading. You literally can't. I have got Difflam spray, I have got strepsils, I have got everything possible to stop me from getting ill, because we are around 5 days out. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 days out. We are 6 days out, people. This time next week, we will have completed my first Hyrox of the season. And best believe I will be doing everything I can to make sure that when I get to that start line, I feel the best that I can. I mean, sometimes you literally cannot control these situations, but I'm going to control the controllables. I thought I would go through a session with you guys on my peak week. This week I did want to film the whole week to show you guys of how I train for peak week, but there hasn't actually been that much training. So yeah, and what I have done, it's been pretty light. What happened was, when I was coming back from London on Wednesday night, we went into the front of another car. The Uber driver that I was in went into the front of the car in front, and in that moment I didn't feel anything, didn't really feel that much pain. It was just it was like a bit of a jolt, which obviously is whiplash, but everything was fine, and we were literally around the corner from mine. My train had been delayed, car crash, like everything wasn't going great. This whole section here, oh my god, when I actually took a deep breath in, like, that hurt, because it was like cramping, and like it was like a sharp stabbing pain. I was like, oh my god. But initially I didn't even think of it actually being the crash, because I wasn't hurting in the moment. It was only when I got a message from Uber and they were like, really sorry about yesterday, do you need anything from us? It was only then that I was like, oh my god, it might have been that. In fact, it definitely been that. Booked in with my physio straight away, and he sorted it, like, and when he was doing it, he was like, and I was like, oh my god. But we are on the mend, thankfully, touch wood, black magic. Yeah, we are on the mend, people, and we are feeling a lot better. It's just my chest and my this area that needs to be sorted out. I didn't get antibiotics from the doctor, because that is known to reduce your VO2 max by 30%, and I really didn't want to do that the week of race week. Not something I had planned. No, that was not on my bingo card for race week. So yeah, I am doing basically like a little bit of a sim today. This is going to be my last hard session before I race. So it is Saturday. It is kind of in taper week, but I haven't done any hard sessions, so yesterday was kind of hard, but I want to actually go all in this session and make sure that, you know, I'm feeling good mentally. I'm going to have my morning supplements, and I'm going to have some food before I train, and then I'll head over to Hale. It is the gloomiest day in Manchester. I actually just need to get out of this country. Literally disgusting. I've started taking these hair food. My hairdresser said they were absolutely unbelievable. I have got pretty thick hair anyway, but I just thought I actually really want to try something. Just, you know, it's good to keep your hair looking glower. And then I take 3 of the Marchand Omega-3s. This is really good for cognitive function, and it reduces inflammation, which is something that I've been really concentrating on at the moment, because I'm doing a lot of training, a lot of exercise. My body does start getting a bit inflamed, and like my stomach will like hold a bit more water weight, and like that's not what you want. You don't want that, do you? So I have been taking these. So it's 3 of them. These are from Marchand, by the way, guys. I have actually just started getting all my supplements from Marchand, because I just really like the products there. I think they're quite a lot more for performance based. And then I have been having vitamin D3K2 and biotin, which is definitely something I need right now, especially vitamins, because as you can tell, these are the new products that I've been taking. These are meant to really help with your VO2 max in endurance sport. My coach was like, take 4 of these in the morning before you train every single day, and you're gonna tell me that you feel the fittest you've ever felt. So I was like, you don't have to ask me twice. I have been heavily influenced by him. So these are all my tablets that I take in the morning. And then with them, I will take my greens and my cortisol, which is another thing that will help me with my inflammation. And then my greens, do you know what? It's literally a morning routine. I have taken these for so long. Sometimes I do just struggle to get my greens in, so it's a really good thing to help you do that. So yeah, that's my morning supplements that I take. I'll be having a banana and a squares bar. And then because today's session is pretty heavy, I also might have a more strong fuel gel, which I'm going to be taking through my race. So like, I always feel like it's good to just quickly test it out as well in just like my most recent training. The workout is pretty much like all the stations and half runs in between. It's like a mini sim really. I might just do the stations though. I don't know if I'm going to run. Sometimes it depends how busy the gym is, but right now I'm just feeling like I'm going to do stations, but we'll see. See how I feel when I get in there. Just want to make sure that I am feeling the best that I do feel when I get to the race, and I have trained so hard for this. Like, I'm not joking you. It has been super, super hard, and last week before I did actually get ill, I was like, I am ready to race. Like, I just want to race now because I'm ready to go out there and do it. Like, I know that my body's ready to do it. So now we've had a bit of a setback, which is a bit frustrating, but what is meant to be will be, and everything happens for a reason. If this is my race, it's my race, and I will do everything in my favour to make it like that. But it's the start of the season. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, like I said in the previous vlog, and everything that I've done now is not going to change for the next couple of days. Like, my fitness isn't going to change. It might just feel a bit harder because I don't feel 100% myself. So everything is going to go the way it is going to go, and that's that. And if it doesn't, then the race season has literally just started, and I have got the full season to go and race. So I'm going to go and get ready now and then head to the gym in this horrible weather. Okay, we just got to the gym. My throat was progressively starting to feel worse. As you can see, it's such a gloomy day. But yeah, let's just go and see what we can do. Let's just go and have a bit of faith in ourselves and where's this old block of skew and smash it out. Let's go.
Went over some station work. Not gonna lie, everything did feel a bit hard. I did a good session yesterday, so I think my body is just a bit tired. Obviously things are going to feel a bit harder when I can't really fully breathe through my nostrils and my throat is hurting, so it's expected. But I'm not going to let that make me think anything else. I'm not going to put it down because I've worked so hard, and you know, my fitness isn't going to change in the next 6 days, so we're okay. What can I say to you? I'm not scared, you are. I am not scared, guys. I'm actually so excited, and I'm really excited to just race. Like, I'm so excited. Once I get off that ski erg, I'm just gonna go all in, because I mean, me and the ski erg don't get on, so that's my only thing that I would say I'm scared about. Once I'm off that, game on. We did a bit of each station, just went through like kind of my paces and what I'll be running. I'm hoping to stick at a 4:20 pace, but we'll just see. The course is the third time that you see the inn, you go in, and then the third time you see the wall sign on your last K, you go in on that, which it is what it is. That kind of reminds me a bit of like the Glasgow course. We are now going to taper, which is just literally going over my paces again, but just not at full capacity and full intensity. So I'll be doing like 500 meters instead of 1Ks. We will be doing a shakeout run. I actually fly on the Thursday and I race on the Friday, so the shakeout run will probably be on the Thursday morning before I fly, because I'd rather not get there the night before, be knackered. I'm always tired after flying. I'm just going to want to eat and then get to bed, get an early night, and then I think I'm on around 11ish. We've not actually got our times yet, but it's between like 11 and 12ish, I think. And I think there's only 2 waves on the Friday, and then there's 2 waves on the Saturday, but everything hasn't been released yet, so who knows. But now I'm going to go and refuel. I've got my lashes to get done. I always feel like whenever I have a race, it's like holiday prep. Like, I just want to look nice, look good, feel good, perform good. So, well, perform extra good. So yeah, I've got my lashes, and then I've got a lymphatic drainage next week because I am so swollen at the moment. I just feel really like puffy. Well, it obviously is from the intensity and like what I was saying before about my cortisol and like taking my certain tablets that I take in the morning to help me with that. You know, your cortisol is pretty high when you do stuff like Hyrox. So I'm actually excited to rest my body after my race as well. I do always get a bit like this before I race, and also you are carbing up quite a bit, so it's inevitable. I'll start carbing up a bit on the Wednesday, then go back to normal on the Thursday, and then I will be racing on the Friday. There is a few other girls that I know racing as well, so that'll be nice to be hopefully in the same heat as them, and then obviously that we can all support each other out there, which would be so nice. I am actually the first race out of everyone that I know as well, which would be nice, because normally I'm the last and I have to like watch everyone being nervous, and then my nerves keep increasing throughout watching people, and I'm like, oh my god, now it's my race. But now I get to relax whilst I'm watching people, which would be so nice. Obviously I am concentrating on my race and making sure that that is the main priority right now, so I will be vlogging when I get out there, but hopefully I can take you guys along with me and show you everything, because I feel like this whole build up has been crazy. Like, it's been so good to actually put my all into every single session. Like, some sessions I've genuinely come out and like sat in my car and just like almost got into tears, because I'm just like, how have I even just got through that? Like, thank God I had people training with me, because I look over at them and I'm just like, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like, no. And then you just have to remind yourself, like, get on with it. Like, the outcome is so much better than the pain that you're going through right now, so just fight through. And that is going to be my motto in the race. Always remember the outcome and like why you're doing this, remembering your why. I'm excited to do a solo as well. I don't know if I regret saying that, but I'm excited to just like go out there and see what I can do by myself. My running has improved a lot. Station work isn't as great as it was before, I'd say, but my running has definitely improved. I've been really pushing in that area, so I'm just gonna see what I can hold and what pace I can hold. I usually put my watch on running so I can see my pace as soon as I get onto the track again. Hopefully the GPS is pretty good in there, but you just don't know. So that was a session on peak week. I obviously haven't been peaking as much as I wanted to be, but these things happen in life, and what can you do? You've just got to control the controllables at the end of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this vlog, and enjoyed watching what I get up to in a peak week session. And now we're tapering, and then it's race day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on race day. Bye!